Perhaps we can start calling it, Dennis, don't move the camera yet, okay? I'm going to take this again. Perhaps we can start calling it Straight Outta Skull Island.
Oh,
Nice.
yeah.
Little attitude.
Wait, what was it? Oh, yeah.
It was so tough.
Enter John Canvia breakdancing in his Adidas windbreaker. All right. I think I just earned myself a raise, by the way. According to a report in Variety, Straight Outta Compton's Jason Mitchell, who played Eazy-E in the film, is in talks to join the cast of Kong Skull Island. Mitchell would be joining his Compton co-star Corey Hawkins, who played Dr. Dre. Already on the cast are Toby Kebbell, Tom Hiddleston, Samuel L. Jackson, John C. Reilly, and Brie Larson. Christian, would you buy or sell the addition of Jason Mitchell to the cast of Kong Skull Island?
Well, allow me to repeat myself as I buy this. They are putting together talent. He was one of the standouts in that movie. He was amazing as Eazy-E. You believed he was Eazy-E. But this cast so far, even though we were all kind of, I wouldn't say up in arms, but we were upset when Michael Keaton
Disappointed.
J.K. Simmons.
Yeah, J.K. Simmons left. And like, oh, no. And then like 2 days later, they announced it was Tom Hiddleston.
Tony Kebbell. Tom Hiddleston was already on board.
Sam Jackson.
They announced all these people. So they're doing the same thing of what we were just talking about. Now, Sam Jackson, phenomenal actor, but is one of those guys that you can find him in anything.
Yeah.
As where you'll take other
Brie
Larson,
yeah.
who now is popping up in bigger movies, but she's still that. She's a really great actress.
Yeah, she is.
So yeah, this kid in there, I think this is a great cast, and I'm very curious. We still don't, all we know is that Skull Island and King Kong is going to be there, but what's it about? We don't know that yet.
Yeah, for me, it's a buy across the board today for me. I buy this. If the Academy Awards were being held tomorrow, and they are not, a lot of big Oscar contending films are still yet to come out this year, but if the Academy Awards were being held tomorrow, I don't know how you don't nominate Jason Mitchell for Best Actor. I don't know that he wins, but I don't know how you don't nominate him. He just made me believe the movie. I think there's a reason why he was the first guy we really saw in the movie, is because he brought us into it. The moment he came on screen and started acting, I was in that world for NWA. I just loved the way he handled himself, and it carried its way all the way through. Even in the third act, when I thought they lost their way a little bit personally, he was still a North Star for me in that movie, who always brought it back to where the folks needed to be. I was really impressed by him. Bring him in a movie like... Now, it's hard to say fit, because like you said, we don't know really what this movie is really going to be about, what's the main theme or whatever. So we can't comment to fit yet. But on paper, adding him to a movie like this, great move. It's a buy.
Yeah, I'm unfortunately going to have to sell. No, just kidding. Totally buying this. Yeah, I think he's a great fit, too. I loved him in Straight Outta Compton. I love the idea of Kong Skull Island. I don't mind the Kong, floating above Skull Island. I'm just interested. I want to see how they're going to differentiate this from Jurassic Park. Obviously, they're not making dinosaurs. Those dinosaurs are already there.
Right.
So, but it sounds like it's anytime we get an adventure like this reminds me of like a 60s or a 70s movie that they just stopped making, and now we're going to jump right into 2015 with our technology that we could do now and make an adventure film like that. So I think the cast is great so far, and adding this guy is great because he's a really good actor.
Well, what makes me nervous, though, is that I don't think anybody's disputing how many great actors are already cast in this. What makes me nervous is, why do you need so many? And after I see the movie, I'm like, oh, that's exactly why they needed so many. But we're at Skull Island. It's a prequel to Kong. So we know that, we assume nobody makes it off the island, because
is it a prequel to Kong?
That's what I mean. Otherwise, he's
don't
dead.
believe it.
They've said that it's indeterminate on what time period it takes place.
But it could be the 70s, modern day.
But he's dead.
But I don't know that this is a sequel to Kong.
Right. Well, then it's a prequel.
No, it's supposed to be a complete reimagining of the whole mythology.
So like as if it never happened?
Yes. Yeah. We don't know. That's the answer. We don't know.
It could be like Son of Kong. Remember, there's another Kong.
Yeah,
a bunch of Kongs.
I'm all right with that. But
many Kongs.
Yeah, that's the name of it. Many Kongs.
Can Jamie Kennedy star in Son of Kong?
Please don't have Jamie Kennedy star.
No, but I'm curious, because I thought for some reason it was a prequel. But even if it is a retelling, because with Peter Jackson's King Kong, which I actually do enjoy the film, I just thought it was about an hour too long.
Dude, I've always said, if they just cut off the first hour and started the movie when they're in the boat approaching the island,
that's it. It's
50% better movie.
Absolutely. But one of the things that I had problems with was there were so many characters that you really didn't need that many. It was just basically like, oh, we need some people to die, so we're going to pick them off. And I hope it doesn't turn into that. Like, oh, we just need so many actors and we just want them all to die one by one.
I was going to say King Kong, Peter Jackson King Kong, it would have been better if they cut it into 3 different movies and kind of stretched it all out.
Nobody would have gone to see the first movie, though.
I'm joking. I'm trying to do a Hobbit joke. I fell flat. Sorry, guys.